Hi, ladies.
Hello.
20 going on 30. Uh, as you can see us here, we are closer to 30 than we are to 20. And so we thought it a very interesting topic for today. Like, what are these things that we wish we knew in our early 20s that would have changed a great deal about how we are living now, or a great deal about how we just handle things today. Hello, ladies. Welcome to SPF. Thank you for joining us for yet another episode. If you're new here, we are just ladies who love taking part of other lady-oriented communities, and we just love to come here and speak to ladies in our age group, above our age groups, ladies everywhere, really, with the intention of like just, sharing our views and what we've learned, with hoping that you would also learn something. So today we are talking about the things we wish we knew in our early 20s. And here with me we have Imi.
Hello, ladies.
And yeah, and Joanne.
Hello, ladies. Hope everyone is okay.
Yeah. So let's dive right in. What are some of those things that you wish you knew in your 20s? In your early 20s?
In my early 20s, actually, on my side, I wish I had started saving at an early stage. Today, I would have been. Today would have been far. Yeah, cause I used to have this with me. Tomorrow, cater for it. So yeah, but then today I noticed that if I had started saving as early as possible during that time when I was at campus, I would have been actually very far today. So yeah, I wish. That is actually something that I regret that I never did at my early 20s.
Yeah, I absolutely get that. I feel like the time after campus is a time for discovery. Like,
Yeah.
you look at all the money you had back at campus and you're like, if I had even saved a little bit of that, I would be doing much better. But anyway, regardless, we move.
Yeah.
Now we are learning how to save the hard way, like you suddenly want to save, but like you do not really have that much.
You find responsibilities actually becoming too many.
Yeah.
But it's still, anyway, we are trying to save. Yeah, I'm trying still.
In fact, we are learning the saving culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone must.
So mine would be taking business as a serious thing. I wish I'd started my business way back, even when I was still in school, mostly like at university level. I realized that business is something that can really move you from one place to another, and also taking, even if it is your profession, it is something that I've learned of recent, that take your profession as a business.
Yeah.
Any knowledge you have should be turned into a business. That is one of the things that I wish I knew back then, coming close to my 30s. So
Yeah.
business is a real big deal. Like, it would have made things better. And when it comes to even saving, you learn the
Yeah.
culture of saving when you're also doing the business,
Yeah.
because you can't save money that is just being given to you. It is really hard. So I feel like when we used to be at campus, you're being given the money, you don't know where it is coming from, you've not worked for it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard to really
Put value
put
on it.
value
Value
to it
into
and
it, yeah.
save it. But
That's
now you know that you have a business, you're running it, you have to go to work,
Yeah.
you'll be actually motivated to
Yeah.
do what? To
To
save.
save.
So one of the things I would encourage ladies out there who are in their 20s, coming to their 30s, or even way below in their 20s and 19s, put more focus on business. Let it be your, even if it is your profession, make it a business. Make it a point. If you are a lawyer, are you doing something that is selling you out there to make money? Even the legal profession itself, are you out there doing documents for people, contracts, you know? Not just being in school and just studying and that is it.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing some business, even if it is not legal related. If you're doing business, do some small thing, any other course, but do something that will really bring income to your pockets.
Yeah.
So that is my take about it.
A very,
That is
very big take. I think at this point, all of us are in business and we
Yeah.
actually understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I knew that I was not going to be a big millionaire by the age 25 with a Range Rover. I wish I knew this. I really wish I knew that it takes time to build the empire that you want. Yeah, because it would have saved me a lot of time of judging myself as a failure, telling myself, you know, you have not accomplished anything. And yet there are great career strides that I was taking. I was doing great work that even my age mates were not doing. But I kept telling myself, you have failed. Because, you know, in my early 20s and even before that, I set a stage for myself and I said, you know what? I'm going to buy a Range Rover before I'm 25. Yeah, I wish I knew that that was not going to happen. Well, I'm not saying that I wish I knew it was not going to happen at all, because clearly it's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
But I wish I knew that it takes time, it takes hard work, it takes learning how to save, how to maneuver the business world, how to maneuver workplace politics. Like, I wish I knew it's not as easy as you grow up, you make money, you buy what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we are today talking about, you know, things we wish we knew.
We wish
Oh
we
my
knew,
God.
Yeah.
Um,
That is really touching. You know, most of us really have those big dreams, you know,
Mm.
you want to be this. I remember telling myself when I was really young, I think like in my form 4, I was like 16. And then I looked at 24 as if was such a big age. So I
Yeah.
used to be like, at 24 I'll be married. Like, really?
Yeah, you are now.
Turning 24? I didn't see the marriage, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then, so what does that mean? It means we shouldn't really set ourselves like to things. I wish I knew that it doesn't come that easy.
Yeah.
And to know that things don't go actually the way we plan them to be.
Yeah.
So that is why my favorite mantra actually is God is in control. I realize that I'm not in control of my life at all, because every plan you make, some plans go as you planned,
Yeah, others
don't
do
go as you
not.
planned. So you find yourself that you're not in control. God is in control. That is my mantra right now, because I realize that you don't have to really put so much pressure on yourself. Trust the process. Know that things will happen in their right timing. God's timing is the best timing.
Yeah.
And to not really put a lot of pressure on yourself. So that is what I learned.
Yeah, I think there are lessons sometimes that you need to learn before you arrive at the place you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we are young, like, you do not think about all these things. You think, oh, you get old, you get married. Oh, you get old, you get a job. Oh, you get old, you do this, do that, do that. But then, like, now we have grown up. I mean, as we are seated here, who of you thinks 5 years ago you would be ready for marriage?
Actually, I never thought of
And me
it.
myself.
No, like when you think about it now, if you got married 5 years ago,
I don't
would
know.
you have managed?
No.
it would be a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
And something I noticed also, I wish I didn't take it, because in my early 20s, I'm someone who loved reading about novels, watching love stories, watching, you know, like movies relating to love, you know. So I thought, you know, like, you know, falling in love is that much easier as the way you get a novel and you start reading, the way it flows, the way the movie flows, each and everything, you know. And I think, you know, I tried applying it, you know. Sometimes you'd find myself, you know, when someone comes to you, let it be like love of a boyfriend to a girlfriend, you know, I give in so easily. Like, you know, when I tend to accept someone, you know, like I've fallen in love with you, I easily open up so fast, you know, I easily become so kind so fast, but it hasn't worked good. In the end, you end up getting disappointed. In the end, you find what you didn't do, the trust you're giving this person, the kindness you're applying in it is not what you're getting back, you know. But that is because of what I used to read earlier before, you know. So I wish earlier before I would have read those novels, I would have watched those love stories, but kept it at a low.
And kept them as entertainment.
Yes, and kept it as entertainment, not taking it serious, you know, to say, okay, let me also try doing it the way I've been watching it in this movie, the way I read it in this novel. So let me be honest, let me be kind, let me be submissive, you know, to one person. No, so I wish I did it better in my early 20s.
I think I wish, one of my wishes relates to that. I wish I did not take so much time learning what love was. I had a book, a collection, and every definition of love, I would write it down, write it down, write it down. And then like I had the notes, and then I would always compare the notes. I remember one time we watched this Chinese movie that was translated. It had a song about love, and I wrote the whole song and translated what it said about love. And I was like, but this one and this one, they're not the same. Doesn't mean like love is like that. Then you read love in the Bible, it has a different definition. Every culture, every book. Now, if you're a reader like me, you just run mad because everyone has a definition of love, and I read them all. Well, as many as I could get my hands on, but I wish I knew that reading all those would never help me understand what love is.
That's true.
Yeah, because love is like it's a big thing, it's diverse, and everyone understands it differently. And even when, like, the way I would have understood it when I was 20 is not the way I can understand it now. And it's not the same way I'll understand it when I'm 30 or 50. Like, love keeps changing depending on what level you are on and the lessons you've learned. I wish I knew this. Yeah,
that's
otherwise. The time I wasted writing books with definitions.
Something else.
Actually, all the love thing really relates to mine. I wish I knew that being nice will not bring you everything that you ever wanted. Like, being nice to someone won't change their attitude towards you. So all you have to do is just do what you can and not please people. Just do what you can, because people pleasing is so bad, because you reach at a moment and, you know, you're drained. Just because you're pleasing someone, you're doing something for them, so that, you know, not even expecting something in return, but you're just doing it out of, you know, even you spare let's say the last coin of yours.
Actually, you find yourself losing yourself.
Yes.
In the process of it,
You're hoping, but no, being nice doesn't really take you anywhere. Just do what you can. Don't be over generous. Don't do something like too much. Don't do too much. Just do what you can. That is what I've really learned. I wish I knew that. And now I know.
That's why the words of Taylor Swift are coming to my head. Like, boys only want love when it's torture. I think these men. I think You should notice, just pay attention to society and see the girls who even got married first. It's usually the mean ones.
Yeah.
Yes, talk about it
That
because
is true.
they're hunters. What I realized, men are hunters. So if you come that easy, if he comes to you and then you're that easy, you give in, and then you're too kind, you every time he needs you, you're there.
They
and
hunt you
everything.
out.
You know, they take you for
Yeah.
granted. You understand? Actually, because even in the human nature, we are wolves, like, and mostly for men, they're hunters. So if you're not really out there as a play to be hunted
Yeah.
and you're just there, they'll eat you. So they won't take it. They'll be like, this one, she's available.
In simple words, they'll eat you.
Yes, so recently I
Exactly.
watched Manuel Murundo's was it on YouTube or TikTok, one of the two, talking about the women nowadays are taking cohabiting like something so easy. Do not wife someone's girl even before you wife her, you understand? So, and that has made girls, like, you give in something that you were supposed to give in then. So she used to say, even if she would visit Brian Mullen, she wouldn't clean, she wouldn't do anything, she would just come sit, take her
And that
tea,
is the
take
best
anything.
action.
So the guy did not even know that she washes, she cleans, but he would know in a way whereby he would call, how are you? Like, what are you doing? Maybe if it's a Saturday, I'm cooking at home. Of course, there he will know that you cook, but you're not cooking for him.
Yeah.
So giving in a lot and thinking that you being available for a man
Will
really
make him love you more, will
more.
make you summarize everything for you more. It's a
won't.
big lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Adding something small like to that, I wish I knew earlier before that moving into a man's house before you getting married to a man isn't the best thing to do. Because I remember in my early 20s when we were at campus, most of the times you'd find a lot of girls, you know, like a lot of girls like next to my hostel, you know, you'd find a girl moving in already, you know, with a boyfriend, and sometimes you find this girl is already doing, you know, the wife roles, cooking and everything, and you'd find me looking and, you know, saying, how do I even do this, you know? So, but of course I ignored it. I didn't take it serious, you know. So, so as I grow up today, I really find the bigger importance of that I wish I knew and noticed as I had seen it before and ignored it, is that if I'd taken it serious to today, that it's not always worthy, it's not always the best. You as a lady moving into a man's home, actually not even a lady moving into a man's home only. Do you know sometimes there are men who are shameful actually? There are men who move, into, like a man comes and dates me, and then after dating me, a man comes into
And
maybe like,
becomes
let
a
me
wife.
call it like maybe a small room or like an apartment where I'm staying, and a man starts telling you, Joanne, can I move into your house? Can we stay
Imagine.
together? Just imagine, you know. But of course there are girls who are, I don't know, who love so much, who are so
too
kind,
nice.
who are
Like
too
you
nice,
say,
you
like
know.
you say,
So
Who have
you
learned
find now
nothing.
like the innocent Joan saying, okay, it's okay. Julius, you can move in. We can stay together. You understand?
Imagine.
You know. And again, when this man moves in, Joan starts doing the role. You know, you start cooking, you start doing all the mess, and as time
And
goes
bringing
on,
all the
you know,
money
you're
too.
starting now asking this man, you know, now when are we making things official? You know, I think next month, you know, there is this thing that I'm still fixing. You know, I want to talk to my parents, this and this, but in the end of it, I've noticed that as you're doing this for this man, there is someone actually, he's doing it more better for outside there. So before you get to know, this man's wedding meetings and everything is coming out.
Yeah.
And you who gave accommodation, or either you were given accommodation at a free will, this person is not known in your home. How dare you as a lady go into a man's home who has not made anything official at your home? Please, ladies, stop doing that. Stay in your small room, stay in your apartment.
To say style up.
Style up,
Style up.
actually. Yeah, style up,
Yeah, I think what you guys have said actually makes a lot of sense. Yesterday I was in the taxi and this lady was talking about how the man was treating her like he married her. It was two ladies. One was like, takumanyira, about what? How can he say that to you? He has never married you. I did not know who said what to who. And then this one was like, yes, can you imagine? It's making me do all this work, pick up his things at the airport, what? He has done nothing. And then they went deep into conversation. And then, luckily, thankfully, none of us has a kid, right? Yeah. Thankfully. And then she was like, by the way, he even demanded that I should have a kid for him. Me, I never wanted to give birth. But he kept insisting. And then I was like, why, anyway, what is a child? Let me just give it to him, and he keeps quiet.
That was the worst mistake.
Now she has 3. He has never married her.
That was the worst
He's treating her like he married her, but he does not trust her. I swear, like, women, I thank God that we did not have to learn this the hard way.
Yes.
Yeah,
actually,
so
that is very important.
things we are thankful we never had to learn in our
we
early
never,
20s.
at least that we are thankful.
Yeah, so ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching this segment. We know we've not exhausted all the things we could have learned. I mean, there are things like the fact that you don't get a job just because you're educated. There is that. We haven't talked about it. So if you feel there is anything we missed out on, if you want a part 2, just let us know in the comment sections. We love you. We are happy that you joined us for this segment. If you have not subscribed, like Joanne always says, please subscribe. It's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's free. Go to YouTube, just press in Seeking Balance and Flourishing, and subscribe. And please comment. All you can like. It's free.
In fact, apart from seeking out your phone, you already have it in your hand if you're watching us. Just subscribe.
I know.
Yeah.
Actually, you put on your post notification button so that you can always be notified when we post. That helps us because it keeps on popping. We posted, so please follow us. Even on our social media pages. We have personal social media pages. Mine is in Imi Kamaliza on Instagram, and Facebook, Imi Sasha Kamaliza. Yeah, and on TikTok, Imi. Is it Imi?
Now you're forgetting your pages. Okay, just follow us on Seeking Balance and Flourishing, TikTok and Instagram. Personal pages, we may just go here and there. We need to align that, ladies. Yeah, but I am Quitiriza Grace. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on LinkedIn and TikTok. We shall see.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we love you all. Tunawakunda cyane, tunawapenda sana.